What's going on, everyone? It's time for another horror film review. Today we're actually going to talk about a newer horror film, The Last Voyage of the Demeter. It was released August 11th, 2023, and it's directed by Andre Overadol. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. Anyways, he done films like The Autopsy of Jane Doe, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, Troll Hunter, and Mortal. So I was pretty excited to see this movie. So yeah, on a budget of $45 million, and well, what the fuck is this movie about? Well, it's about it's basically a retelling of Dracula, but how he got to England. So yeah, so the Demeter is a shipping vessel in the 1600s who shipped privately owned crates and stuff across the sea to different ports and things. And so they take on these this weird crates with a dragon symbol on it, which is actually the symbol of the demon, at least demonic stuff. And basically, they go, and one of the crates actually ends up opening, and a weird monster is lurking in there. They find a girl who has been feasted upon, and have to give her a couple blood transfusions and stuff to bring her back to life. And then she tells them the story of Dracula in Romania, and where they're destined is basically London. So and then Dracula starts feasting on the crew. This was an interesting film. It didn't take your typical vampire route where it's like the more glamorous and like they look more human. This one definitely made it more monsterish, which I thought was a neat idea. They definitely took. They basically took a vampire story and made it their own in this one. It was pretty well done. The characters, most of them are pretty well crafted. The cinematography was really well done. I love period pieces like this. If they're well done and stuff, they can look really good. And this one, they definitely do a good job. It's basically, for the most part of the film, it's a one stop place where, so basically it takes place on the whole boat for the majority of the movie. And they definitely utilize and make it seem bigger than it actually is, and utilize like all the nooks and crannies and stuff. The dark setting and everything like that was really well put together. The music actually complements the film in this too, and you can tell some decent thought was put into this. There is a lot of darker tones in this. For all you sensitive people out there, there is a dog that gets killed and a kid that gets killed. I probably ruined some parts of the movie for you, but yeah. So just be warned that there's a lot of that where, like, most of the time a movie will do one or the other, but not both. And I am going to get into spoiler territory in a little bit, though, just so you're aware. Just if you don't want spoilers, I suggest turn it off because I'll probably forget to tell you this. But yeah, so overall, I thought the film was really well done and good. It's dark. It has a lot of good creepy tension in it, and a lot of homages to the old classic vampire movies like Nosferatu, or even Nosferatu the Vampire, the remake one from the 70s. It has a lot of that, but like done in a more darker and grittier way. It actually has some pretty good gore effects in it as well. I was really impressed with that too. There's not much that I'd say I disliked about this film. There are some pointless characters in it though, which is just to help move the plot along. But it also, I guess, sort of like shows that so this is where the spoilers come in. But the girl who Dracula is feeding on, that they give a blood transfusion on, bringing her back to life. She basically comes back to life and disappears for half the film, and comes back being this final girl, I guess you could say. And it was really pointless, besides her telling the backstory. But that was like, they could have just did that one like take and done. No. They had to make her the final girl. But yeah, I thought her character was pretty pointless. Same with the kid in this movie. The kid, I think, was more done for shock value, but I thought they rushed it too much and did it more like, they kind of just like put in the middle of the movie where if they prolonged it and like worked it slowly till but you just didn't know when, it probably would have worked a little bit better. But boy, there's some good scenes when he burns up to a crisp after he's been turned dead and stuff. There's some pretty cool stuff in it. Also, another thing I forgot to say that I liked was when Dracula kills someone, he can control them and stuff, and they're like zombies. It's like a dead corpse, but goes and tries to find more victims for him and stuff. And also the Dracula costume and look of him looks fantastic in this. And also another good thing is the CG and the practical blend really well in this film. I really like that as well. But yeah, back to the negatives. So there's the two characters. There's also some useless jump scares that they throw in there. I think that might have been like not the filmmakers on because they kind of seem just like thrown in there. But could have been a producer bugging them to do it or something like that. But you never know. Yeah, but overall, I thought the film was really well done. Besides some lackluster characters, some typical story arc in it, and some lackluster jump scares, I thought it was pretty well done, and I actually really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna give this film a 4.5 out of 5. Definitely check it out. It's one of the better movies that's been out this year. It's really entertaining, good. And if you want a good dark monster movie, this one's a good one. So definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. I'll link the trailer down below. I think it's still in theaters right now, so you can go see it there or watch it on streaming when it comes out. But yeah, like I said, I'll link the trailer down below, but also make sure you check out my Instagram. That's where I post clips of films I'm going to be in the future on my story. I usually have the film title hashtags, underground film hashtags, so you're aware of it. Also, my Letterbox is down below, Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating right after watching the films. And my Twitter's down below, reviews_Derek. So follow me on those platforms, stay in the loop with this channel. Like this video, share it so more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below. If you have any other films or film franchises in any genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on, comment them down below. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can and if I can find them. Make sure you subscribe. Hopefully find something weird, obscure, and odd that you probably never thought of checking out together. And also hear my opinions on popular films. So come out classic films and reviews on other things as well. Yeah. And don't forget to ring that bell because, yeah, I'll probably actually get to the AVP Aliens vs. Predator Requiem for the next review. Like I said, I was going to do the last one, but then I decided to do this one. So, yeah, we'll talk about that one in the next one. So make sure you tune in for that. Watch out for all those evil vampire monsters lurking on our ships, killing us all. And I guess I'll see you all in the next one. So until then, cheers.